Wang Yibo fans stood in typhoon rain for him. This is Wyatt and Oppo's trending. The China GT race was cancelled, but what Wang Yibo and his fans did in the pouring rain became the most unforgettable moment of the day. On July 25th, heavy rain brought by Typhoon Hongxia hit Zhuhai, leaving parts of the China GT circuit badly waterlogged. For safety reasons, the race could not continue and was eventually cancelled. It was undoubtedly a disappointing outcome for the drivers, organizers and spectators who had waited so long for the event. However, what happened in the grandstand soon attracted even more attention than the race itself. The grandstand at the Zhuhai circuit was completely open, with no roof to protect spectators from the weather. Earlier in the day, thousands of Wang Yibo's fans, affectionately known as motorcycle sisters, had already endured the scorching heat. When the weather suddenly changed, they found themselves sitting under pouring rain. Surprisingly, many of them did not leave immediately. They remained in their seats, soaked by the rain, until the organizers officially announced that the race had been cancelled. Their persistence reportedly surprised even the staff and drivers at the circuit. For the fans, perhaps it was their way of showing Wang Yibo that they had come all this way to support him and would stay until the very end. Honestly, that devotion was touching, but it was also worrying. Supporting an artiste can be a deeply emotional experience, especially when fans have traveled long distances and waited for hours just to see him compete. It is understandable that nobody wanted to give up too soon. Still, admiration should never require anyone to risk their health or personal safety, particularly during severe weather. Perhaps Wang Yibo was thinking about the same thing. At 6:28 p.m. that evening, he posted a short message through his official social media account. "Everyone please stay safe, go home early, and don't catch a cold." The message was simple, but the two exclamation marks made it sound more urgent. He did not write a long emotional paragraph or try to turn the situation into a dramatic moment. Instead, his first concern appeared to be very practical. Leave safely, return home early, and take care of yourselves. Fans quickly noticed that the post had been published at exactly 18:28. Some interpreted the 4 digits as a playful coded message connected to Wang Yibo's name and his affection for his supporters. To them, it felt as though he had chosen a private way to say, "I care about you." It is certainly a sweet interpretation, but there is currently no confirmation that Wang Yibo deliberately selected the timing for that meaning. Even without the so-called code, however, the message itself was already warm enough. Sometimes, a straightforward reminder to stay safe can feel more sincere than an elaborate declaration. He also attached 2 photographs to the post. In the first one, Wang Yibo appeared visibly tense, with concern written across his face. The second showed him giving a thumbs up towards the grandstand, while his number 85 racing car and the rain-soaked crowd appeared together in the same frame. That photograph quickly spread online. Many fans described it as the moment Wang Yibo personally gave his motorcycle sisters a thumbs up. Whether the gesture was directed at every individual in the stands cannot be proven from one image, but it clearly captured the emotion of the day. Respect, gratitude, and concern all appearing in a single frame. Throughout the event, Wang Yibo was reportedly seen leaving the pit area several times and looking towards the grandstand. Fan-recorded videos appeared to show him repeatedly checking the situation outside. Some supporters said that his expression made it obvious he was genuinely worried about them. What stood out to me was not a grand gesture, but his apparent inability to ignore what was happening. As a driver, he had his own preparations, pressure, and disappointment to deal with. Yet his attention still seemed to return to the people sitting in the rain. On the other side of the circuit, the fans responded in their own way. Despite the worsening weather, they reportedly waited for the official announcement before leaving in an orderly manner. There were no large-scale scenes of chaos, and support groups had also prepared ginger tea and cold medicine at nearby hotels for those who had been caught in the rain. That detail may seem small, but it made the entire story feel more human. Fan support is not only about banners, cheering, or trending topics. It can also be about people looking after one another when circumstances become difficult. Still, we should not romanticize staying outside in dangerous weather. The most meaningful part of this story was not that fans refused to move in the rain. It was the mutual concern shown afterwards. The fans wanted Wang Yibo to know that they had come to support him, while he wanted them to stop waiting, return home, and stay healthy. To me, that is what a healthier relationship between an artiste and his supporters should look like. Loyalty does not have to mean enduring unnecessary danger, and care should never become a test of who can suffer the most. Real support can be passionate while still remaining sensible. The China GT race may not have reached the finish line, but the day was remembered for something beyond motorsport. One side stayed because they wanted their presence to be seen, the other responded with a simple message, a worried expression, and a thumbs up. Perhaps the most precious part was not the supposed meaning hidden in 1828, but the message that needed no decoding at all. I see your support, but please take care of yourselves first. Which moment in this story made you feel Wang Yibo's genuine concern for his fans most strongly?